Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Drummond. If you haven't already, make sure you click that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you know whenever I'm posting my next video. So today's video is going to be all about confidence. And I feel like that's something that everyone on this planet needs to work on, just because I feel like when it comes to confidence, that's what you use to kind of move forward in life. And if you're moving forward in life without confidence, then I believe that you're going to get less than you deserve. A lot of people are constantly comparing themselves to other people, and by doing that, they throw their own confidence down the steps. And I feel like that's something that you really need to work on, because you don't want to date someone that is not worthy of you. There's a lot of people that I'm friends with that I feel like if they had a little bit more confidence in themselves, they would realize that they deserve way better than they currently have. And I feel like a lot of people do that to themselves in so many different aspects of their life. I think when it comes to their jobs, a lot of people accept jobs that are way below what they deserve. They accept pay, which is way lower than they deserve. Relationships, friends, all of that is something that you have to make sure that your confidence level matches what you deserve. So when it came to me being younger, I did not have any confidence. I know that when I moved back to Virginia, I had a lot of people say that when I was in high school, they thought that I was one of those people that were going to shoot up the school just because I was so quiet and very reserved and kind of just stayed to myself. I did all my assignments and just kind of focused on my work, talked to the teachers, but when it came to other people at my school, I didn't really pay much attention to them. I had a few friends that I started to open up to, but when it came to the population as a whole, I really didn't talk to a lot of people. I feel like that kind of fell into why I decided to stay with my first boyfriend for so long, because I really didn't have a lot of confidence when it came to going out there and meeting somebody else. I felt like this was the boyfriend that found me and this is what I deserved. And I also struggled with the whole religious thing, where I felt like anything that happened that was bad in our relationship, it was like God punishing me for being gay, or God punished me for bad things that I'd done in the past. And honestly, that had a lot to do with my confidence level. And it also affected like the type of friends that I had around me. I kind of just accepted any type of friend that I had, because one of my insecurities that I had was being alone forever. And when I was in high school, like I said, I didn't have a lot of friends. So when it came to college, I just kind of accepted any type of friendships, whether they were into drugs, which I'm most definitely not into. I'm doing a video a little bit later talking about why I'm not really the type of person that hangs around people that do drugs anymore. As well as when it came to like friends that were just not going anywhere in life. I felt like I just needed to accept any type of friendship that I had. And when it came to relationships, I was the same way. Like any guy that gave me attention, I was just like, yes, please give me more attention. I'll do whatever I need to keep your attention on me. And I ended up allowing some really shitty people into my life, allowed some guys to treat me like crap. And they really just kind of used me whenever they needed me and then threw me away when they didn't need me. And they knew that I would be there for them because, once again, I was not confident and I was afraid of being alone. So make sure that you have confidence, because you don't want to keep shitty people in your life just because you feel like you won't find anyone else to fill those spots. I will say right now, when it comes to your confidence level, if you're confident, you will attract better people into your life, just because confident people attract other confident people, and usually those are the better people out there. Another reason that confidence is really important is because if you know your worth, then when it comes to like asking for money, like for a job, then you're going to ask for what you actually deserve instead of saying, oh, I'll accept whatever you give me. I know as a life coach, when it came to me working with people, in the beginning, I wasn't very confident in myself, just because I knew that I was able to give good advice, and I knew that a lot of people who had taken my advice had used it in really positive ways and made really great changes in their life. But when it came to like me asking for clients' money, I was just like, I don't know if I can ask that much, because I don't feel like those people really know who I am, and I don't feel like they are going to trust me and they're going to think that it's a waste of their money. But then when I realized that the stuff that I advise people to do in their lives to get their self where they want to be, they're actually progressing and doing things with their lives. That's when I realized that my confidence level needed to be pulled up a little bit so that I was actually getting paid what I was worth. So that goes for people that are doing things like filming stuff for people, taking pictures, graphic designers, people who build websites, all those people who are kind of giving something out that other people can't do. I know that when it came to my friend Meg starting her own business, we kind of discussed what a cost would be. And what I did for her, I was like, we need to determine your worth by how much money you need or how much you want to be making per month, and how much time it actually takes to do everything that you need, and how many clients you would need to make that amount of money. And when we got down to it and looked at the math, we were like, wow, that's actually a pretty high price. But when it comes to the stuff that we do, there's a lot of stuff that we do that older people need us to be able to do, like building websites or editing photos for them and doing social media stuff for them. There's just things out there that we have the ability to do, and there's people who don't, and we need to realize that we do have worth. We need to have confidence in ourselves when we ask for a price. I told a lot of people when it comes to dating, because I do training, I tell them that the advice that I'm giving them in training is something that they can carry over to dating as well. And it's, you've got to be confident. You can't ask someone out on a date and then give them 1,000 reasons why it's okay if they don't say yes. I've met a lot of people who have asked me out on dates and they're like, hey, would you like to go on a date on Friday? I mean, I understand if you're busy, or if you have other plans with people, or if you just don't want to hang out with me, or you don't have money, or if you don't want to drive that far. And I'm like, wow, you really don't have any confidence in yourself. You've got to make sure that when you're asking someone out, it's fully confident that that person's going to say yes. And if you're not at that level, then sit there and take some notes of why you're not confident about yourself, why you don't think that that person would be happy to go out on a date with you, because those insecurities are things that you need to work on. And these are things that I've talked about in lots of different videos. So if you haven't already, make sure you check out my other videos on my channel. Make sure you subscribe, check out my other social medias. I've got Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, and Twitter. Love talking to you guys. So if you have any comments, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. If you want to talk to me on a personal level, I do have different platforms where you can send me a private message. And hopefully you guys are having a great day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.